Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jamie Devine. Welcome to the Richland One Employee Memorial Resolution Ceremony here at C. Johnson High School. Today is June 30th, 6 o'clock p.m. Please join me in prayer. We give thanks for each of our loved ones whom we remember today, for all the ways in which their lives touched ours, for the difficult as well as the good times, for the ways in which their lives and their love continue to be with us. In our sadness and with thanksgiving, we remember them. Let us be free, let us be strong, let us be proud of who they have been. Know that they will be mourned and missed, that no one can replace them, that they have loved and are beloved. They have moved beyond from this life, flowing like water, feeding on sunlight and the moonlight, radiant as the stars in the night sky. Past the gates and entered the dark without fear, returning to the womb of life to steep in the cauldron of rebirth. Rest, heal, grow young again, and be blessed. And in closing, we thank you for enabling each of us to gather here today as we celebrate lives well lived. May the memories of those who have gone on bring comfort to every one of us so that we can remember, support, and care for each other in this time. Amen.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Commissioner Angela Clyburn, and I will bring the statement of the occasion. Tonight's memorial resolution is an opportunity for Richland One School Board of Commissioners to pay tribute and honor the family members of Richland One employees we have lost from March of 2020 to March of 2022. Some of you are family, have been lifelong companions, caregivers, friends, and supporters. We would like to thank you all for sharing your loved one with our Richland One family as we honor the memory of these individuals this evening. Thank you.
It is the symbolism of why we're here today or tonight, because it's about coming together. It's about being stronger together. Throughout the past few years, and even in recent times, our community, our world, has experienced a shared amount of grieving. When we look at the mass shootings, we look at the terroristic attacks, and even what brings us together today, a pandemic that ravaged us and affected us all deeply. Due to all this, many people are still grieving, and tonight we pray that you find some way to move further in your healing. Because as we acknowledge the scale of the loss of our community, we remember each person, not because they died, but because they lived. I said because they lived. We often hear people describe people as ordinary. But I want to tell everyone, especially to my sister Betty, that people aren't ordinary when you remember them in this way. They are extraordinary. And because they're extraordinary, we thank them for being what our students would call superheroes. When we understand that superheroes are strong, we are Richland One strong. Not because of individuals, because we are a group. We are an organization. These individuals we honor tonight are what I would like to call impact leaders, which means they left an impact in our district. So therefore, Richland One, we are eternally grateful. We are appreciative of the many contributions they have made in our community. Their work in this community will be forever remembered. Their legacy is not that they just worked in Richland One, but they lived in Richland One. While navigating and surviving the pandemic for so long, we must resist becoming numb to sorrow. So it's okay if you feel what you felt from the beginning. But as we are all here on one accord, we're here to find resolution. We're here to find our dance because they lived. And what we must also do is honor them. And as equally important, we must care for this district like they cared for this district. We must find ways to let their legacy be our left behind. When I mean our left behind, it is what we want to do as a community to impact this district. Dr. Martin Luther King, Dr. Craig Witherspoon said, "As my suffering mounted, I soon realized that there were two ways in which I could respond to my situation, either to react with bitterness or seek to transform the suffering into a creative force." He said, "I decided to follow the latter course." As the moment may present a reoccurring challenge, I challenge you today to follow in their footsteps, to keep the good fight of faith in education. As we continue to stand with Richland One, as we continue to impact their lives and honor them tonight. God bless you. God keep you. Thank you for listening.
Can we give another round of applause to our superintendent, Dr. Witherspoon, for that beautiful rendition of Amazing Grace. As I stand before you, before we get into our resolutions, I want to take this time to pause to say to each family member that is present, you are family to us, and that is why we are here tonight. We know that the pandemic came, and we couldn't celebrate our loved ones like we normally do as a school district and as a school board. But we could not go any further another day without coming together as a board to stop and say to you, thank you for sharing your loved one with us. Thank you for allowing them to impact the lives of our children and of our community. And as Commissioner Bishop said it so well, as Commissioner Devine said it so well, as Commissioner Clyburn said it so well, we are the strong district that we are today because of your family members, because of their sacrifice, their dedication, their diligence. So we salute you on tonight. As we get to our memorials, we will call your family member's name. We will ask that you come to the stage so we can read the memorial resolution provided on behalf of the Richland One Board of Commissioners. We're going to ask the family of Michael Block if they will come to the stage at this time. And also I'm being joined by Commissioner Myers on the stage, who's going to be assisting us. Michael Block was a substitute teacher here in Richland One, and he served us for 2 years. Thank you. Whereas Michael Block was a substitute teacher in Richland School District 1, and whereas he gave 2 years of dedicated service to Richland One, and whereas he departed this life on the 3rd day of December in the year 2019, now therefore be it resolved by the members of the Richland One Board of Commissioners that the name of Michael Block and the memory of his contributions not be forgotten. Further, let this resolution may be enrolled in the records of our institution, and as an expression of sincere appreciation for his service, a copy be given to his family. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. The family of Thomas Bright Jr. In memoriam of Thomas Bright Jr., whereas Thomas Bright Jr. was a custodian at C.A. Johnson High School in Richland School District 1, and whereas he gave 12 years of dedicated service to Richland One, and whereas he departed this life on the 17th day of May in the year 2021, now therefore be it resolved by the members of the Richland One Board of Commissioners that the name Thomas Bright Jr. and the memory of his contributions not be forgotten. Further, that this resolution may be enrolled in the records of this institution, and as an expression of sincere appreciation for his service, a copy be given to his family. Thank you. The family of Miss Edna Brown, come to the stage at this time. Miss Edna Brown. Okay, we'll move on, but we will still read her resolution since we have it. Oh, they're coming? I'm sorry. Miss Edna Brown. In memoriam, we'll come back. We'll allow them an opportunity if they're running late. The family of Miss Tracy Gregg Brown, come to the stage at this time. In memoriam, Tracy Gregg Brown. Whereas Tracy Gregg Brown was the administrative assistant at Edward E. Taylor Elementary School in Richland School District 1, and whereas she gave more than 11 years of dedicated service to Richland One, and whereas she departed this life on the 8th day of November in the year 2021. Now therefore be it resolved by the members of the Richland One Board of Commissioners that the name Tracy Gregg Brown and the memory of her contributions not be forgotten. Further, that this resolution may be enrolled in the records of this institution, and as an expression of sincere appreciation for her service, a copy be given to her family. Thank you. The family of MacArthur Burgess, come to the stage at this time. In memoriam, Mr. Arthur Burgess. Whereas Mr. MacArthur Burgess was a substitute teacher in Richland County School District 1, and whereas he gave 4 years of dedicated service to Richland One, and whereas he departed this life on the 5th day of June in the year 2021. Now therefore be it resolved by the members of the Richland One Board of School Commissioners that the name MacArthur Burgess and the memory of his contributions not be forgotten. Further, that this resolution may be enrolled in the records of this institution, and as an expression of sincere appreciation for his service, a copy be given to his family. Thank you.
Thank you.
The family of Jacqueline Davis, come to the stage at this time. In memoriam of Jacqueline Davis. I'm sorry. Y'all want to stand on the side with them? I want to stand on the side with them. Okay. In memoriam, Jacqueline Davis. Whereas Jacqueline Davis was a bus driver and a member of the Student Transportation Service team in Richland School District 1, and whereas she gave 26 years of dedicated service to Richland One, and whereas she departed this life on the 17th day of August in the year 2020. Now therefore be it resolved by the members of the Richland One Board of School Commissioners that the name Jacqueline Davis and the memory of her contributions not be forgotten. Further, that this resolution may be enrolled in the records of this institution, and as an expression of sincere appreciation for her service, a copy be given to her family. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your
Thank you. Thank you.
The family of Tyrone Davis. Y'all excuse me, Tyrone was my classmate here in Richland One. In memoriam, Tyrone Davis. Whereas Tyrone Davis was a physical education teacher at W.A. Perry Middle School in Richland County School District 1. I'm sorry. Whereas he also served
Tyrone was my coach. Whereas he also served as assistant football coach at Lower Richland, W.J. Keenan, C. Johnson High School, a head coach at Eau Claire High School, an assistant girls basketball coach at W.J. Keenan, and an athletic coordinator at Alcorn and W.A. Perry Middle Schools during his tenure in the district. And whereas he gave 15 years of dedicated service to Richland One, and whereas he departed this life on the 10th day of July in the year of 2019, and now therefore be resolved by the members of Richland Board of School Commissioners that the name Tyrone Davis and the memory of his contributions be forgotten. Furthermore, that this resolution may be enrolled in the records of this institution, and as an expression of sincere appreciation for his service, a copy be given to his family, signed the Board of Commissioners, Richland One.
Pray for me. Y'all, please forgive me. I didn't know Tyrone's name was in the stack. Tyrone and I had been together since kindergarten. So that was my brother and my protector. Would the family of Shirley Witt come to the stage at this time? In memoriam, Shirley DeWitt. Whereas Shirley DeWitt was a substitute teacher in Richland County School District 1, and whereas she gave more than 5 years of dedicated service to Richland 1, and whereas she departed this life on the 14th day of August in the year 2020, now therefore be it resolved by the members of the Richland 1 Board of School Commissioners that the name of Shirley DeWitt and the memory of her contributions not be forgotten. Further, that this resolution may be enrolled in the records of this institution, and as an expression of sincere appreciation for her service, a copy be given to her family. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. The family of Miss Marva Diamond, come to the stage at this time. In memoriam, Marva Diamond. Whereas Marva Diamond was a substitute teacher in Richland County School District 1, and whereas she gave 14 years of dedicated service to Richland 1, and whereas she departed this life on the 8th day of June in the year 2021. Now therefore be it resolved by the members of the Richland One Board of School Commissioners that the name Marva Diamond and the memory of her contributions not be forgotten. Further, that this resolution may be enrolled in the records of this institution, and as an expression of sincere appreciation for her service, a copy be given to her family. Thank you. Thank you so very much. God bless you. The family of Miss Natasha Edie come to the stage at this time. In memoriam, Natasha Edie. Whereas Natasha Edie was a substitute teacher in Richland County School District 1, and whereas she gave 14 years of dedicated service to Richland One, and whereas she departed this life on the 3rd day of August in the year 2020. Now therefore be it resolved by the members of the Richland One Board of School Commissioners that the name of Natasha Edie and the memory of her contributions not be forgotten. Further, that this resolution may be enrolled in the records of this institution, and as an expression of sincere appreciation for her service, a copy be given to her family. The family of Miss Juliet Evans come to the stage at this time. Thank you. The family of Miss Juliet Evans. Okay. The family of Miss Leslie Greene. In memoriam, Leslie Greene. Whereas Leslie Greene was a long-term substitute teacher at A.J. Lewis Greenview Elementary School in Richland School District 1, and whereas she gave 12 years of dedicated service to Richland One, and whereas she departed this life on the 8th day of January in the year 2022. Now therefore be it resolved by the members of the Richland One Board of School Commissioners that the name of Leslie Greene and the memory of her contributions not be forgotten. Further, that this resolution may be enrolled in the records of this institution, and as a further expression of sincere appreciation for her service, a copy be given to her family. The family of Mr. Damian Jackson come to the stage at this time. Mr. Damian Jackson. Okay. The family of Mr. Ronald Jackson come to the stage at this time. In memoriam, Ronald Jackson. Whereas Ronald Jackson was an electrician in the Building Service Department in Richland County School District 1, and whereas he gave 47 years of dedicated service to Richland One, and whereas he departed this life on the first day of September in the year 2021, now therefore be it resolved by the members of the Richland One Board of Commissioners that the name Ronald Jackson and the memory of his contributions not be forgotten. Further, that this resolution may be enrolled in the records of this institution, and as an expression of sincere appreciation for his service, a copy be given to his family. That's a long time, y'all. Say God is good. The family of Twanda Sadler come to the stage at this time. The family of Twanda Sadler. Family of Colonel Arthur Sass come to the stage at this time. Family of Colonel Arthur Sass. The family of Edward Walker Jr. come to the stage at this time. Commissioner Bishop, family would like for you to do the honors.
Last time was my coach. This is my brother. Yeah, I can read this, but I gotta tell the story. I wanted to be one of these giants that played at C.A. Johnson High School. And the one that was in the middle was my brother, who had shoulder pads on, and I wanted to wear those shoulder pads because he was such a man. And him and my father would ride around town all the time, and in the construction of a church called Grace Christian Church, his blood, sweat, and equity was there. And so it's my honor to do this. Memoriam of Edward Walker Jr., whereas Edward Walker Jr. was a bus driver and a member of the Student Transportation Services team in Richland County School District 1. And whereas he gave me more than 2 years of dedicated service to Richland One, and whereas he departed this life on 29th day of October in the year of 2021. And now, therefore, be it resolved by the members of the Richland One Board of Commissioners that the name Edward Walker Jr. and the memory of his contributions not be forgotten. Further, that this resolution may be enrolled in the records of this institution, and as an expression of sincere appreciation for his service, a copy be given to his family. To my family, we love you, and we are strong because of you.
Thank you. the family of Miss Diane Washington come to the stage at this time. Family of Miss Diane Washington. In memoriam, Diane Washington. Whereas Diane Washington was a substitute teacher in Richland County School District 1, and whereas she gave 12 years of dedicated service to Richland One, and whereas she departed this life on the 11th day of January in the year 2022. Now therefore be it resolved by the members of the Richland One Board of School Commissioners that the name Diana Washington and the memory of her contributions not be forgotten. Further, that this resolution may be enrolled in the records of this institution, and as an expression of sincere appreciation for her service, a copy be given to her family. Thank you. Okay. And she also taught art class at Carver Lion for 12 years. We will notate that correction and adjust her resolution. Thank you so much. Are there any families that we did not call on tonight? Did we miss any families? At this time, I ask that my fellow Richland One commissioners come to the stage. Our Superintendent, Dr. Witherspoon, come to the stage. And I ask that any members of the Richland One staff, if you will stand where you may be sitting. And I ask that you join me in a round of applause as a final salute to the amazing families here on tonight. Thank you so very much. At this time, we will have our closing remarks, and they're going to come. We're going to ask our superintendent to come at this time, but on behalf of the Board of Commissioners, to every family that is present on today, I think you see how evident it is how much we love y'all. You are our family, and if there's anything that we can do, any way that we can be of service to you, you let us know. 231-7000. You can find us. The kids know the number by heart. So you reach out to us, and it won't be a call from Karen York's office communication telling you there's a delay or anything, but you can definitely reach out to us, and if we can be of service to you, you let us know, because we are in this together. Amen. Dr. Witherspoon.
Thank you, Madam Chair. As you all can see, we do care deeply about our families, our Richland One families, and what each and every individual has meant to this district. And that's evident certainly in this program, but we try to demonstrate that every day, each and every day. And as the saying goes, you know, we try to give flowers while folks are with us, while they can smell them. I always salute this Board of Commissioners, because in addition to all of the things that we strive for and that we do, that our mission statement speaks to our students and making sure they're realizing their dreams and potential, but it takes people to make that happen. And it takes the individuals that have been with us to make that happen. And know that we are so very, very appreciative of your sharing your loved ones with us. That this board saw fit that we would do this during board meetings and so forth. But as the last 2 years or so has happened, we weren't able to do that. And saw it proper and in order to have this program this evening. So again, I stand in awe at this board for what they do in this community and how they are very appreciative of all these individuals. But know, again, our hearts go out to you. Our hearts are glad that we had the opportunity to share, and that know, as Chairwoman Harris said, we will continue to be with you, just as we say with our students and our young people. So thank you for coming this evening. Thank you for sharing, and know that this love and support will continue along each and every one of our journeys. Thank you all so very much. Mr. Chair.
And before we leave on tonight, refreshments are in the back, so please join us after we depart from here as you go out. My right, your left. Dr. Cooper is over there by the exit area. If you would join us for light refreshments as well. Anything else, Chairwoman Harris? Commissioners, anything else? I think all hearts and minds are clear. So with that said, safe travels, and we hope to see you soon. Have a good evening.